Hello and good afternoon from me, Tracy Forsyth, host of Yoga in the Boardroom and Friday Flexes, and from Fiverr, one of my lovely, lovely doggies. Sometimes you can see my other dog behind me there. She's a black working black Labrador, so sometimes you can't really see her against the dark green of the sofa. Anyway, why have I got my dogs with me today? Well, one, they hang out with me whilst I'm in this office, and two, because they inspire me in so many ways to stretch and move and remind me of the importance of moving. So whenever they get up from their seat or the floor or from sleeping a long time, they do the most wonderful downward facing dog, and then a lovely upward facing dog, which stretches out the spine and just stretches it out. So it's just a reminder that animals, we are organic living beings like animals, like a dog or a cat, and the animal kingdom sort of doesn't think about, oh, what looks silly, what is necessary, etc., etc. They just are. They just do what feels right for their bodies. And so just a little reminder, just to kick off with it. If anybody's got a cat or a dog or any kind of animal, just watch what they do and see what they do before moving and getting up. So without further ado, I'm going to put Fiverr down. Even though I'm sure he would like to join us and may well be demonstrating a downward-facing dog off camera. But anyway, let's get going. So this week I've been working away from home and been on a train for hours on end, going up to Leeds and then back down again. So doing a lot of sort of sitting on trains where there's not a lot of freedom to move. So it's a similar sort of thing, isn't it, sitting on a train to being at your desk. So what I really noticed is that my neck needed a lot of movement and that my spine needed stretching out. So that's what I'm going to focus on today. So to get going, a deep breath in, inhale, and exhale, sigh it out, inhale, and exhale. Couple more like this. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Remember, belly, chest, and upper chest. For those of you who were here for my lovely session with Lucy Puttergill, you learned that big, deep breath. It's beautiful. So inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. And I think I'm going to, at the end of the sequence, do one of the breathing techniques that Lucy taught us, which is sort of like that box breathing. So first of all, let's just stretch out those necks, or just get a bit of movement into those necks, and just simply start by tilting your neck from side to side. If I do this, if I've been cramped on a train or sitting at my desk for a long time, then often I find all kinds of, like, I can practically hear the clicks and the creaks and the things kind of moving. So, and the muscles around the side of the neck get so tight. So just do some just side to side, and then go deeper and deeper as you see fit, as feels good for you. And in order to deepen that stretch, just almost imagine you're trying to press your shoulders down away from the ear, to create distance between the shoulder and the ear. So just feel really that stretching out of those neck muscles at the side. Just doing this. And actually, I think, people should probably just do this, a few times each hour. All right, and then we're going to go up and down. So just sitting up nice and straight in your chair with your shoulders back, just inhale and really, like, you want to get your chin to the ceiling. It's a bit difficult to talk when you're like this. And then all the way down, chin to chest. Notice how that really stretches out the back of the neck and the top of your shoulders, the trapezius. Inhale up, so the chin to the ceiling, and exhale down, chin to chest. Up again. Chin to the ceiling. And exhale, down, chin to chest. And here, just leave it here for a minute, just hanging down. You're still sitting up straight, but your chin is to your chest. So really stretching out the back of the neck and the tops of those trapezius. And then from here, just make little, as if you were drawing a little smile on your chest with your chin. So just very, very gently sort of taking your chin up from one side to the other. But just, really feel those muscles sort of stretching out where you've been holding all that tension. And we hold so much tension there because we're always looking down at our phones. Well, I am anyway. I don't know about you. I suspect you know what I'm talking about. And then here, just still with your chin down towards your chest, just move your ear away from your collarbone. So it's like the chin is down, but you're moving your ear away from your collarbone from side to side, just really stretching out that back bit. And then when you're ready, come back to center and just gently, gently come up. All right, excellent. Listen, all my dogs are on the move, so I'm just going to open the little door. There we go. Out you go. All right, so we've gone side to side, we've gone up and down, and we've just like gone side to side again this way. All right, so up we go. All right, so let's just do some stretching out of our chest and our pecs. So this bit here that gets so tight, doesn't it? So let's just do some shoulder rolls. Out, really out. Out we go. When you start exaggerating that movement, so the elbows come forward, up and back and down. So up, back and down, up, back and down. And let's do it the other way. So when you come back up and down, just really curl over. So we're still stretching out those muscles in our back and our shoulders. Just try and loosen it up. Oh. I was at a hotel this morning and I washed my hair, and the hotel hair dryer stopped working halfway through drying my hair. So if I look a bit of a ragamuffin today, that is why. Okay. All right. So with your hands on your shoulders, simply raise the elbows up and down. So hands on shoulders, and then raise those elbows up as if you want to squeeze them together and down. One more time. Up we come. Elbows all the way up. Squeeze them together. And here, actually, hold on to your elbows. Now we're still opening up that chest. You might have a slight arch in your back if that's comfy for you, but you want to have your elbows are behind, or certainly in line with your ears, if your body allows it. Just really, really go, holding the elbows, slight arch to your back. Can you feel that in your upper back? Yeah. All right. And then from here, we're going to do, let me just move a little bit further back. The hands, so here, we're going to go from here, and we're going to go, oh, you still can't see me. It's that move that I learned from Voga the other week. So wrists together. There we are. So start here with your hands on your elbows, wrists together up that. You can still see the opening up of your chest, and then you're going to swizzle them around and down. So just getting a bit of wrist mobility up there. Stretch it back and down, and then up, and you can arch it back a little bit more, and then down, wrist mobility, and up, stretch it back, gaze up at the ceiling, and then down. And this time when we go up, when we come down, we're going to go in between our knees. So sitting, make sure you're sitting on the chair sturdily. Your knees are slightly out. And then when we come out, we're going to fold all the way forward. I'm probably going to disappear from view. Go all the way forward and hang down. So hanging down here, just letting that spine elongate. Let your head go. Nod the head yes, shake the head no, just to release any tension there. You can grab onto your elbows and hang down, sort of like a seated ragdoll. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then place the hands on the floor if you need to help you push up, but uncurl the spine all the way up until we get to the top. Okay. And roll your shoulders back. Oh, so nice. It's so, so nice. All right. So still in the seated position. I'm just going to tilt my camera. One of these days, guys, I'll have a big room where you can see the whole of me. So what we're going to do is just do some little bit of that twist now. So with your, just pick any hand. Okay. So take your hand out in front of you and then over to the outside of the knee. So you're going to be twisting now. So hand on the outside of the knee, the other arm goes up and over, grab onto the back of the chair or wherever you can. On the next inhale, you're coming up really regally, find height through your spine, and then exhale, twisting to the back. So push that palm, the back of the palm against the knee, the outside of the knee, and twist. So inhale, finding that height. Exhale, twist. Inhale, find that height. Exhale, twist. Inhale, one more time. Height. Exhale, twist. And release. Beautiful. Okay, so the other side. So stretch it out and then place that hand on the outside of the other knee. Inhale, the other arm goes up and over, grabs the side of the chair or wherever you can. Remember, inhale, think like a king or queen, regal. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. And release. Okay, lovely, lovely twist. Just sort of stretching and stretching all those muscles around the spine. Let's go sideways now because we've done a bit of forward and backward and twisting. And let's just go over to the side. So I think let's just ease ourselves in by just gently reaching over from side to side, like we did with our neck, just over to side. If you're ever in doubt about what to do, it's sort of like if you think about all the different ways that your body moves, forward, backward, side to side, twisting, inverting, you can kind of just figure it out. Make sure you do a few actions of each of the different ways that you move. It makes such a massive difference, doesn't it? You just feel so good and so energized, and it just gets that, all that kind of all the different systems, your bodily systems going. Lymph fluid. I learned this week that lymph fluid really only moves if you do. It's not like the blood system, which moves because the heart pumps. So in order to get your lymph system moving, you have to move. All right, so we're going to just really stretch out that back. So come with your knees apart, and we're going to come into a adapted goddess pose. Somebody's calling me there. All right, so hands down on your knees. And really, like, unless you've got hypermobile elbows, hypermobile is when the joint goes like that. I've got slightly hypermobile elbows, but if you don't have hypermobile elbows, just really feel free to press down with straight arms. If you do have hypermobility, just put a tiny, tiny little bend into your elbows and really, really press down and reach up through the crown of your head at the same time. So you really, really tractioning out that back, trying to make it as long as possible, and chin downwards rather than upwards. If you imagine your spine, your neck as an extension of your spine. And then from here, we're just going to start twisting again, leaning in with each shoulder. So not only are we sort of stretching the length of the spine, but we are sort of putting a bit of a stretch there to sort of stretch out the lower back. Can you feel that? I hope you can. So elbow, it's almost like you want your shoulder to go in the direction of the opposite knee. So go as far as feel comfortable for you, really trying to maintain that long, nice stretched out back. Okay, off we go. Yes, there you go. Doesn't that feel good? Maybe because I've been on a train. I don't know whether it feels particularly good because of that. All right. And then from here, we are going to just bend forward, straight back. You can scooch back a bit on your chair just to make sure you've got the right support, and bring your elbows to your knees. So just reaching forward through the crown of your head. Your elbows are on your knees are wide, really trying to create that length in your spine. The knees opening up, just kind of like opening up the hips. And then from here, just fall down. Well, I don't mean fall down, but just see how far you can go. So you can have your hands on your knees. If that's enough for you, stay here. If you want to go more, lead with your chest. Down, 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 down. And it might be that your hands rest on the floor. They might be flat on the floor. They might be, you might want to hold onto your ankles, just again, stretching out that spine. And if you want to go all the way down, then eventually just let your head drop down to the floor and shake it out. Shake it out. Another sort of seated forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now here, if you're still down here, place one hand in between, in exactly sort of halfway between each of your feet on the floor, and then take the other hand up to the ceiling. So you're doing a twist and stretching your back out. If you can, if it's comfortable for you, you can turn your face to look up at your thumbs. Your thumb, rather. Okay. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right. And then let your hand go down. Swap it over so the other palm goes onto the floor and the other hand comes up. Twist up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Okay, and then down we go, and let yourself go flop down and then curl up. Vertebra by vertebra. All the way up to the top. Okay, eagle arms. Come on, it's got to be done. So out we go. My arms, I always think my arms are straight, and then I see myself in the camera and they're like this. So just check, just do a quick little check. And then cross them over, bottom hand up, top hand up. Feel the lovely, lovely stretch between your shoulder blades. If you don't feel anything, raise your elbows, push your hands away from your face. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, and release. Other way around. Okay, cross over, bottom hand up, top hand up. Again, feel it here. If you don't feel anything, up those elbows come and push them, the hands away from your face. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Shake it out. Okay, so in honor of my dogs, we're going to do downward facing dog using the table. So up you stand, get your chair away safely. Come to stand about a leg distance from the edge of your table. So feet hip distance apart or wider, whatever's comfortable for you. You're going to bend the knees a little bit, hinge from the hips, grab onto the table. And then here, remember, pull your elbows out and then wrap them underneath before you stretch back. Hold on tight. Make sure your table's is secure. It's not going to move. And stretch it out that back. You are in control here. You can lean back as long as you're holding on and you're in a safe position as much as you like. Let the neck go if that feels comfortable to you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then very gently bend the knees. And then I'm just going to come to the side. Just let your body fold forward into the ragdoll position. Hold on to your elbows. You can sway from side to side. Keep bending your knees. Really, if you bend your knees, you can actually I feel like you can extend your spine even longer. So make it be easy. Hang here in ragdoll. And then when you're ready, release the hands, roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Hang. I always like to hang in this spot here because it's almost like gravity uses the weight of my arms and my head to stretch out my shoulders and my neck muscles. It might be the same for you. So hang out here if that feels good for you. And then eventually roll up that final bit. And I am headless. Just roll your shoulders back. All right, and then let's just shimmy a bit. It is Friday after all. Shimmy, shimmy. It's almost the holiday season. Shimmy, shimmy. Really stretching out the side of your waist. And let's do that nice big overhead stretch. So hands clasped together. Inhale. All the way up we go. And then we're going to tilt to the side. And up. Tilt to the other side. And up. Flip those hands. Stretch them forward. Nose down. Stretching out the back. Top of the back. Inhale up. Clasp those hands behind your back or grab a sock or something. Hands all the way down. Chest up. Head, crown of head right. Nice and tall. Lift up those hands away from your bottom. And if you want, you can bend those knees, flip over, invert, hang down. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. Inhale. Release the hands, bend the elbows, let them fall down, and then roll up vertebra by vertebra. Okay, and actually I'm going to finish the session because I'm just thinking that this would be slightly coming up to time actually. But what I really urge you to do is to do Lucy Puttigal's breathing exercise, which was to remember is to use your tap 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 on your leg to do counts, and the breath was 4 taps in, and then it was 7 across, and was the hold, and then 8 for the exhale. So it was inhale for 4. So you tap on your thigh to help you remember. So in for 4, and then hold it for 7, and then exhale for 8. Okay, so I'm going to end the session now, but I would really urge you to do that for, I would say, 10 sets. So 10 sets. Okay. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope you're feeling, my back is feeling a lot looser and my neck. So have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week.